Hello and welcome to the beautiful Spanish city of Santander, which is in northern Spain. Why are we here? Well, we walked the Via de la Plata Sanabres Camino and we have travelled from Santiago de Compostela to Santander by train, and now we're going to catch the ferry to Plymouth. So this video is going to be all about the ferry to Plymouth. And here we are at the maritime station, the port of Santander. And it looks like it's not open yet. It was open earlier on because we came and had a look. Oh no, here we go. I'm just trying to come through the wrong doors, of course. So this is it. I'll do a bit of recording now because I think once customs and immigration, etc. are here, we're not going to be able to do too much recording. But so it looks like there's no luggage storage here, which is kind of understandable. It's probably a security threat. I don't know. But we had a small heart attack. There was a sign up the check-in that said the new electronic visa process may be in place, and of course we looked it up and it was in place. So we had to download the app and we had to go through the process, and it said it was going to take up to 3 days but could be sooner. So we started to think, oh no, we are not going to get this done. What are we going to do? How do we get to Heathrow Airport on Sunday to get our flight back to Australia? So we went through the process and it came through within about 5 minutes. Whew. So crisis averted, and we're feeling a lot better now. Yeah, only $80 for us, 80 Australian dollars. So yeah, certainly starting to slug tourists across the world just for the pleasure of applying for an ETA. Remember once a time it used to be just customs, they'd stamp your passport and say what's your business here, and that was it. Those days are gone. Everything costs money. So we've just enjoyed lunch and now we have a little dessert for our lunch. We actually could check in. So we checked in and got our cabin passes, and yeah, the lady there just set me back at 3 o'clock for boarding. So it's only just gone past 1:30 now, so we've had time to walk down. Admittedly, we have to walk down with our backpacks on, but that's all right. We've been carrying them for a while, so we're kind of used to it. So yeah, we're just enjoying Santander and enjoying lunch and enjoying the goodies that they have on offer here. And after this, we'll probably just make our way back down to the terminal. And since we saw Steve Marsh, he's a guy from Scotland, he's got a good YouTube channel. Since we saw his video on this ferry, we had to do it. It just looked fantastic. So I'm only recording it because this is like some Australian's perspective, my perspective. It's time for us to board, and there's really not all that many people getting on, so this might be a really quiet cruise. I'm not going to be able to film this part, obviously, going through security and etc. So yeah, you'll have to wait till we get out the other side. So our room's not ready yet, so we'll head up top and check out the facilities and wait until our room's ready. Ooh, yum, that looks good.
One Americano, please.
One Americano. Would you like anything else?
No, it's not really.
It's actually more like a mini cruise ship than a ferry. Kind of impressive. But we might go up on deck and have a look there before we drop our packs and settle in. Hopefully the room won't be too much longer because it'd be good to get rid of this pack. Ooh. Whale and dolphin spotting. Onboard wellness, early morning stretch. 9:30 a.m. Not so early morning. Quiz game. Oh, we've got bingo. I think the average age on the ship's about 75, so we'll probably give the bingo thing a miss because we're sure to get flogged. And that's obviously the bar. We'll be back a bit later for that one. Okay, let's go up onto the upper deck. Surprising how many people there are. We didn't think there was that many coming on, but I guess people have come off the camper van, out of the camper vans and out of cars, and there's motorbikes and things down there, so it's beautiful. And swimming pool. And outdoor bar amongst other things, and it looks like it's got a roof that opens up. I mean, in here with everything closed up, it's certainly warm enough to swim, but outside probably just that little bit too chilly. Okay, here we are, our little box of doom for the night. Okay, so we have one bed.
Oh, is there one?
Oh, there must be one that pulls down from the roof.
Ceiling.
Yeah, on the ceiling. Yeah. Okay, so look, it's tight, but really we're not going to spend that much time in here.
Recoger la ropa y bajar por la escalera A. ¿De acuerdo? Escalera A de Almería.
So, as I was saying before we were interrupted by the announcement, it's a small room, but we don't really need much. It's only 21 hours or 22 hours, and really the only thing we're going to be here for is sleeping, shower in the morning, toilet, etc. So yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, we didn't pay a fortune for this. We could have paid more and gone up deck. Instead, I was just a cheapskate, went for the cheap tickets, and this is what we got. No, it's fine. So yeah, we're going to freshen up and go up on deck, I think, and watch as we go out to sea, which shouldn't be too much further away. Trying to get familiarised because I'll turn the camera around. It's just a long way of cabins, so I think we should be okay to find our way back. We'll get there eventually. So we are starting off with a bang. We've gone straight for the hard stuff. The mineral water. We're a little bit parched. So the hardest thing already that we found on deck is because we've been in Spain for 2 months, and we're not fluent Spanish speakers by any means. We know the basics, and we do most of our ordering with the basics, but now we're having to revert from that Spanish, and everybody speaks English to us. We're not used to it. Who would have thought? Okay, here we go. So it's just about 4 o'clock, which is when we're due to cast off. And look at that storm coming in over there. I did see the forecast that said storms. We're coming this afternoon in Santander, and that certainly does look like there's storms coming. And there's Santander. Goodbye, Santander. We only had a short stay, but we liked it. We liked it a lot. Ooh, wind's got up a bit too. You can probably hear it on the microphone. Okay, we have chosen our spot for departure. There's hardly anyone up here. It's a bit windy, but it's not freezing cold wind. So yeah, I'm not sure why there's not more people up here, but look how beautiful that is. 3 blasts of the horn. No, it was 2, wasn't it? It was a short burst and then a long burst. And I think we might be just starting to push off. So, it's so exciting when you push off, and I I was going to say ferry, but this is more like a mini cruise ship. But it's always super exciting when you start to push off and the journey starts. You can probably hear that wind in the microphone. It's actually starting to pick up. That storm, I reckon that storm is imminent. It's just, look at that. I think the camera can pick that up too. That is, oh, will we make it out of the harbour before it starts? I don't know. Come on, skipper, get a move on. And for us, we'll probably come back at some stage and walk the Del Norte Camino, which will bring us back through Santander, and I think we'll stop for a couple of days here because it is a lovely city, and we enjoyed our short stay, but it was really, really nice. And of course, farewell Spain. Until next time. We just went back to our cabin and had a shower. The shower was surprisingly good, small, pokey, tough to get dry, etc., but pretty good. So it's pretty rough. The ship's wobbling around a bit, so we're struggling to get our sea legs because we're not used to this, but I think we're going to go up and see if we can have a drink. So that is the French restaurant. I guess the prices are okay, but I think we're going to get just as good a meal down at the other cafeteria type place, to be honest. So we probably won't go here. I'm going to have a quick look in these duty-free shops to see what they've got. Lots of trinkets I can bring home. Well, that's your typical sort of on-board ship duty-free. It's duty-free, but it's still running at a pretty red-hot price. It's funny, you know, sometimes you walk through there and you think, oh yeah, I could get some of that, or I need some of that. There was nothing in there that I needed, so I'm out of there. We just had a little cheese platter and this really nice rosé wine. Okay, that was really nice. We had a really nice wine and a cheese platter, but now it's time for the mains. We're getting hungry. Chicken arrabbiata.
Beef bourguignon.
Beef bourguignon. Nice. I don't think we're going to go out onto the open deck. Have a listen to this. I think we'll stay inside. That's delicious. Yum. Well, that's it for us tonight. The sun's setting and it's time for bed. We're actually looking forward to sleeping with the rolling motion of the ship. Now that we're not seasick, we know we're not seasick, we've got our sea legs. I think it will be an enjoyable night and a nice sleep. So yeah, until the morning we'll get up and have breakfast. I think there's a couple of options there and already looking forward to it. Good morning. I think it's about 8:15. Yeah, 8:15. But God, it feels like it's about 4:15. There's no one around. I think a lot of people had big nights last night. Had a good sleep, very comfortable. The rocking motion of the boat. Feel very rested actually. But the only thing is we're in pitch black in our cabin, so I've just come up and of course we have sunshine. Feels a bit weird. Felt like pitch black, middle of the night when we left the cabin, even though it was 8:15 and we come up here and there's bright sunshine. So that's the only drawback with one of the cheap ass cabins. We're going to see if we can get some breakfast. Yes, we've gone for a very simple breakfast. We have some muesli and some country fruits.
It's muesli.
Muesli as well. Some strawberry yogurt for me and peach and apricot yogurt. Interestingly, the main part of the restaurant area is not open. It looks like they're going to open soon, but maybe it's either 8:30 or 9 o'clock. But this little cafe behind me, that was all open, so no problems. We got what we wanted, so all good. And finishing off with pistachio and cranberry bread. And some sort of white coffee, but it's not from a proper espresso machine, so it'll be alright. As long as it's got coffee in it, we're happy. Well, I'm happy. I assume you're happy if it's got coffee in it.
It's alright.
It's alright? Okay, good. Okay. Coffee and bread. Was breakfast. The cranberry and pistachio bread that we had was really good. Surprisingly, they didn't toast it, which we're a bit dubious about, but it was really, really good. Lots of people having hot English breakfasts, which is fine if you're into that sort of thing. I just didn't feel like it this morning. We're just making our way upstairs. We're going to go out onto the top deck and see what the weather's like. It looks sunny and it's not windy like it was yesterday, so it should be nice. Well, it's a little bit chilly. There's a bit of a breeze, but certainly nothing that you can't cope with. The sea's so much smoother today than what it was yesterday. Nice. They've got a bit of a wind barrier here, which does actually do a good job of blocking the wind. We've got to make our way down to the back of the ship because that's where the dogs play, or the people that decide to bring their dogs on board play. We like cute dogs, so. Yes, I've not been to this part of England. It looks really beautiful. My wife has never been to England, so this is the first time for her. Even though it's a fairly quick trip for us, we've got tonight in Plymouth, and then we've got tomorrow night in London, and then we've got that horrendous 21-hour flight back to Australia on Sunday night. At least we go via Singapore, so we get a break there. But yeah, it's a cracking day, I think. A few clouds around, but the sun's shining. Plymouth.
Plymouth.
England for you.
Yeah.
You've never been here.
No.
First time. So I'm going to do a quick wrap on the ferry. What did I think of it? I think it's pretty good. I think we were lucky it wasn't packed. There were quite a few people, but it certainly wasn't a full ferry, so it felt really spacious with a lot of room. I can't fault it too much. I'd probably not be such a cheap ass and upgrade to a room with a window next time instead of being in a closet that's pitch black. Food was surprisingly good, and I say surprisingly good because it was like canteen, cafeteria type food, but we really enjoyed it. And we had a good night last night. We had a really good meal. We had a couple of nice wines. We've really enjoyed the cruise. I know it's a ferry, but it feels more like a small cruise ship to me. And I think, you know, if you're taking your time, which we are coming back from Spain, it's just a fabulous way to travel. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, look, I've had a great time. I'd really recommend this cruise to other Australians. And having said that, next time we come back to walk another Camino in Spain, we'll probably come through England and get the ferry over to Santander and make our way to wherever we're going from there. So yeah, enjoy the views as we come into Plymouth. And I hope you've enjoyed this short but wonderful video. Hope you got a laugh out of it. I got a few laughs. And yeah, here we are in Plymouth. Looks beautiful. So we're off the boat now. That was a very quick and painless disembarkation, and flew through customs migration. I think it's just migration. But I think we're at the front of the line. We got there before everyone else. So I think the whole thing from when they said, yep, you can jump off the ship now, to when we got through immigration was about 5 minutes. So pretty well done. Anyway, excellent cruise. Hope you enjoyed the video. We got to find our hotel in Plymouth now, somewhere.